What's up, pirates? It's your homeboy GM with One Piece chapter 923. First of all, let me just apologize to you guys. I wasn't there last week for chapter 922. I was stuck babysitting my niece, and you know what? Kids, priorities. So, sorry about that, but here I am. Let's do this. But before I continue, let me tell you two things. The first one, please, it is very important to encourage the manga industry by purchasing the official releases because a lot of people put the hard work to make those happen. You can find them online at your local bookstore, or better yet, you can even download legally the digital versions. They are even cheaper. And second of all, I am doing a manga project called Heart Wildfire, and I am doing a crowdfunding campaign to amass funds to produce the first chapter. The link is down below. And look, you can share the link, donate as little as $3. Uh, any support helps. So share, donate, whatever. Talk about it with your friends. Post it on social media. Everything helps. So in advance, thank you so much. This review might be brief because it was straightforward. This chapter had one goal: to show how powerful Kaido was. And actually, it's probably a reminder as well of how powerful a Yonkou can be. So I'm just going to start with some elements that I've seen during the chapter. Lady Speed has been defeated, early beat up by Kaido, and she wasn't able to protect Otama. And we saw a panel of a feeble hand lying on the ground with a broken apple not far from the body. Is Otama dead? I hope not. I'm not gonna say the impact would be the same as when Ace died. That's a different thing because Ace was Luffy's big brother and he knew him since they were kids. But I think that this death would enter not the same category, but it would be relatable. You know, Luffy saw this kid that had a bond with Ace, and Ace promised to, get rid of Kaido. And of course, we know what happened. Ace wasn't able to fulfill that promise because he died during the War of the Summit. If, and I say it's a big if Otama is actually dead, for Luffy, it's gonna mean a lot to this little girl, not the failure of beating Kaido, sorry, because this is gonna come sooner or later, but just the inner failure of protecting her. Like even like when you saw him, he was like, "Man, I should have gone there," But seeing what had happened at the end of the chapter, I don't think that it would have made much difference. But still, for Luffy, he feels awful that he wasn't able um, to protect Otama because Kaido got to her first. And again, that's a big if she's dead. And hopefully, I hope not. But it would be a great, interesting plot development if Otama happens to be dead because she's already very attachable to the audience. So for her to be killed off that quick, that soon, it could be interesting. Maru, the more I see him, the more it is nearly official that this guy is a Shura boy. And the way he asks his men to go to the mountain because he feels like something ain't right. It's either him or he himself will go to this mountain. But anyways, yeah, he knows that something ain't right, and he's curious about Luffy. Like, who's this guy? I mean, where did he come from? And it seems that, of course, the old saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend." So I think that in the chapters to come, Shutemaru and Luffy will be allies. But for now, he has this curiosity, like he's wondering if he can trust Luffy or not. But needless to say, I think that there's gonna be a battle. Luffy, Shutemaru, it's obvious they're gonna be on the same side. I could already see Luffy losing as soon as I read the title, Kaido versus Luffy. And here's why. Usually when there's a battle, since Luffy is the main character of One Piece, it's always Luffy versus someone. All right? It always has been that. I think for the first time in the series, I think. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I would really like that. But I think it is the first time in One Piece history that we've seen someone else's name versus Luffy in a chapter title. And when you put someone else than Luffy and you put his name second, like someone versus Luffy, and in this case, Kaido versus Luffy, you know that your boy Luffy is gonna fail terribly. We saw Luffy unleashing all of his popular attacks. He went haywire against Kaido. And here's the thing, Kaido didn't feel shit. He was just being pushed around. Like he was knocked a little bit, but not to a point that wait, that hurt. Like he was just gazing at Luffy like, what the fuck? Like as if Luffy was an annoying fly. I love Luffy like to the death. This guy, he's one of my favorite characters of the series, you know? But the fact that he got utterly defeated by Kaido with one club swing, I love that panel. I really loved it. And here's why. Because I love the fact that Oda wanted to remind us that even though like Luffy made a lot of progress as the unofficial fifth emperor, as ever since he defeated Doflamingo, Oda reminded us that in this chapter, this is the power of a Kaido, of a Yonkou. This is a power of one of the emperors of the seas. So yeah, Luffy is powerful. He's the future pirate king and all that. But whoa. Those guys, those four guys, Blackbeard, Shanks, Big Mom, and Kaido, they are in another league. So Luffy's not there yet. And Oda reminded us that very clearly. Speaking of Pirate King, Luffy, we know Luffy, as soon as Kaido looked at him, he was like, wait, and Luffy was like, I'm Luffy, the future Pirate King. And after he got defeated, like, seriously, Kaido dissed him in the most simplest way. Pirate King, you boy? Like, it's the boy. Like, as if like, look, this is a man game. You're just a boy. So quit your I'm gonna be Pirate King shit. You're not there yet. I'm sorry to say this, but Kaido was the boss in this chapter. Pirate King, you boy? In this chapter, I can tell you that Luffy was very reckless. He's always reckless, but he was even more reckless than usual. Even to Law's standard. Like, we know that Law can take a lot of shit from Luffy, but that was over reckless. Instead of, like, Luffy was mad. Like, he was enraged. Like, Otama might be dead. His comrades might be injured or worse, but he just let his rage get the better of him. Because I know that Luffy is better than that. Luffy should have known better in this chapter. Like, this is a Yonkou. Like, if he could have defeated Kaido, he would have went toe-to-toe with Big Mom from the start. But that's not the case, I think that in this chapter, it was a great teaching. Lesson learned, know your place. It sucks, but know your place. You're not there yet. You're not Emperor level yet. You're not Yonkou level yet. Luffy, it takes time, but you're not there yet. So this utterly defeat is gonna be a lesson for him. So yeah, this chapter was epic because, again, Oda showed us the true power of a Yonkou. Like, wow. Like, one swing, that same form KO Doflamingo. Again, Doflamingo ain't shit compared to Kaido, but you know what I mean. Like, this was a lesson learned. You're not there yet, Luffy, so hold your horses. Fight, back down and retreat to fight another day. But Yonkou level, you're not there yet. You can't go one-on-one. Like, I can't imagine how it's gonna be when he's gonna fight against Shanks. Because let's be real, Luffy versus Shanks, it's gonna come sooner or later. And imagine now Blackbeard. Wow. Anyways, tell me your thoughts about this chapter. Comment, rate, subscribe, share this video, much appreciated. Again, mega project, Heart of Wildfire, link below. Please encourage me, share, donate, whatever. All help is accepted. So, pirates, thank you for watching this review, and I'll catch you guys next week. In the meantime, please do me a favor for your homeboy. Take care of yourselves. See ya!